ultimate fishing simulator. Hey y'all, how you doing? So this video technically started 5 minutes ago, but it took that long to load. Like, what the hell? But hey, welcome to Fishing Simulator, the ultimate fishing simulator. Choose your difficulty. What do you mean a difficulty level for this? Best for new players, realistic. Some features are disabled, like bait indicator, hunter vision, and underwater camera for more realistic experience. Also has a separate leaderboard. All fisheries and skills are unlocked, and all the equipment is available without limits. I want to go realistic, yay! Because I'm a real fisherman. It's right, boy. We're going out and getting some fishing done. Look at me talking. Welcome to the Ultimate Fishing Simulator. Take a look at the player tab on the equipment screen and check out the fisheries. Oh god, what am I looking at? Look at all this. Right, mouse button. No. We're playing with a freaking controller. You're not helping by not telling me this. Oh, what have I done? For every fish you catch, you gain experience. Once you get the right amount of points, your character will advance. This is a fishing RPG. And each level you get a sky. This is a fishing RPG. What? Uh-oh. Well, apparently that shut down the game somehow. Oh, here we go. Here comes the 5-minute long loading time again. Hey, what do you know? We made it back here. Okay, how about we not escape this time? I don't even know how it got out. Oh, I see. It literally was there. Okay, fine. Options. Yes. Hi. I don't think there's it. Do you want to use Imperial units? Fair enough. Trophy room, leaderboard. I don't want to look at the leaderboard. It's just gonna make me feel bad. Okay. Look at that fish. It's actually pretty well. What do you know? Oh, look at all the fish. Look at all the fish. Oh, boy. And apparently there's DLCs. Oh, of course there is. Oh, the DLC's just as bad as trains. It's just as bad as trains. Why are you able to catch a shark? Why are you trying to catch a shark? Why do you hate life? Oh god. Oh, this really is as bad as trains. Look at them all. Look at them all! Even more shit. Why? Why would you want to go after sharks? Look at all these people who don't play fish. Back up to... Yeah, forgot. Yeah, this is fishing. This is fishing RPG. You grow a beard, you get more experience. Hunter vision. What do you mean hunter vision? We don't even get no hunter vision. Here's the money that you earn. You can buy better equipment. The ability to use equipment is limited by player's level. Remember that equipment, such as baits or hooks, where out during gameplay, must be replenished. Huzzah! Oh. Oh no. I have my basic stuff. That's all that matters. Float weight, buy more weights. Float line length. I'm having to remember all this shit because I actually. Wow, really? I actually was pretty avid in fishing when I was younger. It's one of the few things that my guardian did. Ah, fuck fly fishing. Really? Huh, alright. I guess it's because of the brand. Where's the clackers? Spinners work. Alright, anyway. That's enough of that. Ice fishing equipment? What do you mean ice fishing equipment? What's going on? I went in here thinking, okay, we're just gonna do normal fishing times. Next thing I know is just like everything. It's the only one I got. You gotta go early. 4? Fuck that. Tournament? No. We're not doing no tournament. Game type. We're doing local. Fuck off. Oh, everyone can piss off. So we got one lake and we got one set of fish. The Betty Lake is an excellent high mountain lake in the Indian Peaks Wilderness, surrounded by skyscraper mountains. Whether you're fly fishing or not, your chances of getting by here are good. See, I don't go lake fishing. Actually, I have been lake fishing, but I'll usually fish out in the Gulf. That's where I've done the majority of my fishing. I've done river. I've done some fishing in the river. I've done some fishing in the lake, but majority did it in the Gulf. If it wasn't on the pier, the Sunshine Skyway Pier, it would have been in a boat. Because my previous guardian, this was years ago, so it's not like it was recent. He had a boat. You can move around by using. Too bad I'm not using the keyboard and mouse. Simplest way to throw is a precise cast. Looking at the ground may cause the Lord to hit the ground. Oh no. So I'm just gonna have to guess on how to fish. How do I fish with these buttons? The underwater camera is not available in realistic difficulty level, you fuck. That was a horrible cast. You can reel in the line by pushing the left mouse button. Yeah, reeling speed is that. Now reel in the entire line. Do it. Fire casting can be done by holding the button. Alright, so that's short casting. Get back in here. How do we do long cast? Found it! Get back in. So if I hold it... Yes! Damn, now that's a good one. Alright, so that's camera. This is legit movement. There we are. Reeling. Give it some line. Wait, do I have to worry about giving it line? Okay, so that's actually giving it line. Trigger is pulling it in. Gotcha. I'm having to learn this the hard way. You cannot do the underwater camera, you frickin' Philistine. I like how it's not showing the part. You have to flick open the bar. And then what I would do is I would hold down the line with the tip of my finger, pull it back, and then when you launch it forward, you just let the line go and it really send it flying. I don't know if it's a technique, that's just how I learned. It was great. There's no... Oh, what did I do? Oh, it's a flashlight. What? Oh, I opened up the line. Why would you want to open up the line for? Drag the line in. Which really shouldn't work too well. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. When a fish catches a bait, you need to make a strike. You can't do that too early, too late, because the fish will throw the hook. Press the button to strike. I see it, okay. Okay, yeah, that worked. No. Fix it. Fix it. I thought for sure it was B, but apparently not. Can I change this to tell me the controls are... Apparently not. Help. Controller. Thank God. Cast near, using the fishing net. Cast strike. So right bumper, got you. Reel in, reel out. Set up the rod prod, put the rod prod down, move, and shit. Drag! There we go. Drive boat. I don't have any boat. Just start fishing. Into the underwater camera, which I don't have. Reset throw. Hunter vision, which I also don't have. Okay, good enough. Gotcha. Ah, that's the speed. That's how fast I'm dragging it. Alright, I can see it. Okay, so now that we got our fish ready, what more things is there to do but to share fishing stories, eh? Alright. So we'll wait until we get a nice... I probably should have done this simple mode instead of realistic. Oops. Oh well. So yeah, like I said, I was actually... I saw that. I saw that, you fuck. Come on. Gotcha! Why is right bumper not working? The fish escaped no strike because bumper didn't work. Oh, you literally just do that again. This is also a thing I wanted to do because I did that. Okay. At speed, there's also the bars, which is probably power. Who cares? So yeah. So I was an avid fisherman when I was younger. That's when my guardian taught me to go fish. He owned a boat at some point, finally. So I've been fishing in a couple things because we live right here near Tampa. Did a whole bunch of things there, sunshine and all that. So mostly fishing. I see you. When you strike, the battle begins. Your goal is to fatigue the fish and tow it as close as possible. Strength there depends on this fish's thing. Line tensions by the bar on the right side. If it reaches max value, it'll break. Tension can't be too low for a long time, otherwise the hook will slide out. Real work, real drag, pulling the rod, pumping. Now do it. Ah, I see. There's the tension bar. Come on. I see it way the fuck out there. Shit. Come on. Come on, you. I can actually feel it. This is... I can feel it, but I can't see the fucking fish. I see the line. Where is it? Yo, I probably should... Oh, I see. It's way the... Am I pulling it in? Yes, I am. Okay. 30 meters out. Wow. Come on. Come on, fish. You just gave up. There is no tension in the line anymore. Did I snag a fucking rock? No, I got a fish. Yeah! Fish caught can be kept or released. Depending on your decision, you'll receive money or experience. If this is first fish, the biggest one in the species you've got, it will appear as a trophy in the room. A few things must keep aware to attract the attention of fish. Hook size, bait, weather conditions, and lure. You want to wait for it to rain, even though people say that's the old wives' tale. It works. It just does. Different fishing methods. You can read about them and enjoy. It's legit a fly. Alright, hang on. I was going one path, but I need to... So, I went fishing with, essentially... I don't even know how to do it, because it was his daughter's husband. So I don't even know what the relation would be to me at that point. But... So I was fishing with Ray. His name was Ray. That's all you really need to know. It's actually... And... So up to this point, whenever I fished, we would fish with shrimp or with pinfish. Except if we use pinfish, I would never touch the fish because those fish pricked the fuck out of me and actually scarred me when I was young. Like the first time I went to go do it, pricked me and then it just stayed in my head and I was just like, I can't do it. It'll stab me and it'll hurt and pain. I'll die. That's stupid, but that's what my head... Huh. Let line out. Let some line out. Let some line out. Oh, boy. Come on. But yeah, so he took me go fishing at one point, and that was one of the smaller piers on his end, and he didn't use shrimp or pinfish. He had the smaller kinds of poles. We went fishing with worms. It was the first time I ever used worms. And, like, I get it. It's like a staple and everything, but that shit doesn't work. Release. I'll get some experience. Yeah, worms just, nah. Not a fan. They're so small and squishy that getting them on the hook doesn't work all that well. There were, sorry, but there were a few when I put the worms on there that would fucking cut in half, and it's just like, worms bleed. They bleed a fair amount. But, like, the fish would just go there, eat the worm, and be done. Rarely get caught. I don't think we caught anything in that day, really. We had nibbles, but that was it, and it was over. It was just like this waste. Wasn't really a waste. I mean, I had fun while fishing, but we didn't get any fish out of it. Also, yes, we did fish to actually eat the fish. All right? We were actually fishing to eat fish, so don't worry about that. But yeah, no. The only real successes I ever had was with pinfish and shrimp. Shrimp I could bait myself. Pinfish, I would have to wait until someone baited it for me because they fucking scared the shit out of me. Apparently there was a fish attacking my pole and I didn't even realize. Oops. And I was scarred because the fucking rivets on the back. Even though he taught me, he was like, hey, look, you grab a pinfish, you gotta go forward to back, and then you won't get pricked. Because here's the barbs. And I go and reach, and instead of going forward to back, I'm just like, yeah! Dumbass kid. Dumbass kid. You were warned and you didn't listen. Look what happened. Shrimp did the same thing to me. Fucking, they tried to jab me for so many years. I avoided it for the most part, and then finally one of them got me real good on the finger. And just like, BAM! Like, fuck. It was a real small, like, pinhole. It hurt, but it was more the pain than the blood. Because I see you. Gotcha. Alright. Just give him some line. No. There we go. That's what it is. I'm reducing tension by letting it go to 0. Come on. Get tired out. So, yeah. The best one was the shrimp. Different baiting techniques on the shrimp. When I started, I would pierce it along the body. And then later, it would be normal through the body, like through the top. And that works. He tried to show me a way to do it through the bottom. And it's just like, it didn't work all that great. I mean, it did a thing, but whenever I would do it through the belly, they would tend to get taken away easily. So it's just like, that's kind of a waste. So it's just like, meh. The things that I got the most: sell for $24 or release for more experience. More experience. Oh, so I could just get extra money from it. Extra money or extra experience. But the one that I got the most out of is through the head. Now, if you've actually seen a live shrimp, when you look at the head, you can actually see it slightly. It's slightly not translucent. Is it translucent? No, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? You can see through it a bit. Anyway, so you can actually see where the brain is, and you could actually put the hook behind it. Now, don't actually stab it in the brain, because then it's dead. You want it to actually move. But you can put it behind it, just where the flesh is. And that would work. I see it moving. Damn! There's a lot of fish in this. I'm surprised. Yeah, I wish fishing was this productive. Hell yeah, be rolling. Go fishing for like 20 minutes and be done. I got food for the rest of the days. I do like seafood. My mother doesn't, but I do. Which is weird, because she would go fishing with us. And increase the tension so it doesn't run away as much. Oh. Oh, you are fighting. Oh, you don't like it. Come on. Come here. Yes. Oh, you hate it. You hate it, do you? Too bad. Too bad. Come here. It's just a fish chilling out in front of me. It's just like, oh, I'm sorry, Frank. It's over for you. I'll tell your family, Frank. So yeah, shrimp's also very easy to get. Ooh. Release. More money and more experience. Yay. Plus also easier to keep contained. So people don't think about this, because I certainly didn't think about it until we went fishing. When you buy bait, I have used squid bait. It was whatever, because it was pre-frozen. Wasn't all that great. People don't think about this before they fish. When you buy bait, and if you decide to buy live bait, you gotta put it somewhere. Okay, there it is. I see it. So it never crossed my mind that, hey, you need to buy like a bucket. And you gotta buy a bucket that has a filter in it so that you can let the water flow in so you can keep the bait alive. Never really thought about that before I started fishing. I did it too early. Let's turn that off. There we go. So yeah, we had a relatively small bucket, and it had the holes in there so the water could flow through. So shrimp fit in there perfectly. Pinfish, not so much. I don't know, we were just using it to fish, but, you know, yeah, worry about that sometimes. They gotta stay lively, get ready to go. Especially when you fish on the Sunshine Skyway. And it was great being out there on the broken bridge in the rain. I see it got there, but I'm not seeing it bob. Being out there when it's raining, fishing alongside, just like, yeah. Apparently it wasn't time yet. Huh. I can just barely see it. I need like binoculars so I can look at my fucking lure. Come on. You know you wanna. You know you wanna. You know you wanna, Fanta. Do it! Yeah! Apparently too early again. Whatever. Oh, so since I was talking about the Sunshine Skyway, for those who don't know, Sunshine Skyway Pier is essentially, we had a bridge in Tampa, a boat ran into it and tore it in half, and they decided to build a new bridge and then convert the old bridge into piers, one on the north side, one on the south side. So we went there plenty of times. You have to just pay an initial fee to fish there, and after that, you're all good. You have to supply everything yourself, but they do have like a little shop in the middle of the thing to do anything. That's where we bought the squid bait. But the most important thing there is, so there's been plenty of fish I've caught there. Mostly normal stores, as you could tell. And I was little, so sometimes when I would catch fish, I would be hollering and be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And everyone's like, shh, you're scaring the fucking fish. They wouldn't say that specifically, but, you know, you get the gist. So I remember one time, so we were fishing. He had two poles. He had his big monster pole for the really big fish. And then he had his normal pole. That's what I had. I had a normal pole. So I'm over there fishing with shrimp still, right? And it's raining. I think we've been there for there we go. There you go. Good fish. Let's just turn up the tension. Come on. Look at that yell. So I'm out there in the rain, sitting in the rain, fishing in I think it was... We usually went there in the morning, or... If it wasn't in the morning, it'd be late in the evening, but I'm pretty sure it's the morning. I think maybe it was like 9 or 10. And it was like heavy hour class and it was raining. And I have my line out there, and suddenly it like... It snags, but it snags hard. It's hard, but it was like a quick snag. It's like someone just jerked your hand forward a quick moment. So it was just like, what the hell? And then it did it again. So of course I snapped the rod back and start reeling it in, right? And I'm just like, man, I got something here. I don't know what it is, but I got something. Woohoo, level 2. And so reeling in, telling my guard, and he's like, yeah, go at it, and whatnot. And then as it starts to break the water, it looks white, so we're just like, whatever. It's just what blah 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 blah. And then as it starts peeling up, we can see the fucking wriggling tentacles, and it's just like, holy shit, you caught a fucking squid. It would look like a baby squid. I'd say it's half the size of an adult arm. It wasn't that big, but like it caught on my fucking hook, and then like, fuck yeah, reel that in. That'll be amazing to have that kind of a squid, so we can use it as actual bait for the big one, right? So I'm reeling. This thing is fucking going crazy on the hook. It's swinging all over the bridge, and this is like a car bridge, so it's pretty high up in the air. It's swinging, trying to reel it up, and then halfway up it falls, and immediately everyone's like, oh. And then we notice. When it hits the water, right? It hits the water, and the moment it hits the water, like maybe half a second after that, we see this gigantic fucking shadow underneath. It's a fish. This fucking gigantic ass shadow just go up and just... And it's just like, that fucking squid's dead. He got fucking chomped. Like, it was bad. And, of course, we immediately realized, if that fish had got caught on my pole, how the hell did this give me that much of an issue? Fuck off. If that fish had been caught on my pole, I would have had trouble. My pole probably would have snapped. It would have been pulled off. Because that was a fucking monster. We're talking... If I were to venture a guess, that the shadow that we saw was bigger than a normal-sized grouper. It was a big old fat fish. And I was just like, damn! Damn! And of course, you know, my guard, when he saw that, you know, it was like, wow. And then, of course, a little bit later, it's like, damn. Couldn't have caught the squid, right? That's exactly the size of fish I'm out here looking for. I know there was a size regulation in the bridge, but I don't know what it is. But that's what the big pole was for. You were waiting for something like that. Yeah, it was premature. Whatever. So, that's the big story I remember from Sunshine. A few others here and there. Fish whacking itself onto the pylons, just knocking itself out. That place was the first time I noticed, oh, normal fish have teeth. Why the fuck are you holding it with your thumb if they have teeth? Even showed me, and I was like, why is this a thing? But yeah, there's some good fishing memories, man. There's also some more. Okay, so there actually is one other fishing memory I do want to bring up, because I actually like this memory. It was a complete wash for me. All right, when I went fishing, complete wash. If it was like a fisherman thing, like I'm over here to catch some fish, it was a horrible day. I didn't catch any actual fish. It was horrible for as far as that's concerned. But I liked it, and here's why. All right, so I went fishing out in the Gulf, right? We actually took an actual fishing trip. We actually booked on a large boat. A large boat. It was like a medium-sized boat, but it had several people on there. Like it was an actual like I don't know what it was called, but it was like a fishing trip. Wow, you were right in front of me. Is the color like Oh, the color is what you're not choosing. I've been selling my fish. Alright, well, I got plenty of money. So it's just me and him. We're the only ones going on this fishing trip, right? And we're going with a whole bunch of random strangers. And the way this fishing boat is, alright? On the sides, it has a whole bunch of the little aquarium things so you can put your bait and everything. And it has, of course, the filtration system already on the boat. But the sleeping quarters was essentially cots. Like, imagine the stereotypical sailor's sleeping thing. And there you go. Except it was just one floor. It wasn't like a hammock thing. It was just cots on the inside. That's essentially what it was. It's just a big old section of cots. The outside section had like a little thing where you could put your bait in that you could also push down so you could sit and fish. Little things for the poles. And then the front for the captain. And that was it. You only had what you brought with you. Because it was a 24-hour fishing trip is what it was. We left at night to go out into the area. And then you would fish all day, and then we would come back during the night. And we got back in, I think it was 11 o'clock. Wow, you were really close to me. It's like it's like you wanted to be captured. So I could sell it, or I could get more experience. More experience. Who cares? So yes. So here's the thing. So we went on there, and we're sailing on out to the middle of the Gulf. We're just going way the fuck out there. And so, after we put up our stuff and everything, it's like, alright, you might as well hit the hay, because it'll take us a little bit to get out there, and then we're just going to wait until the morning to actually fish. Well, can't really do much here at midnight. So, we go ahead and settle in for the night. And I can't fall asleep. I don't get seasickness. I bought Dramamine just in case, but I didn't get seasick. I just couldn't fall asleep. I don't know if I was too excited. I was just on the boat or whatever. But the thing is, like, when it gets dark as fuck out there, and I'm talking about late at night. I'm talking about like 1 or 2 in the morning. What happens is, I guess part of it was also the moon was really bright. I don't remember that bit. But what I remember is enough of the night sky was lighting up the water, and like we were out there, so there weren't any lights, no city lights or anything, and all the lights were reflecting off the water into the boat. That's how open it was. And like, so just imagine just seeing like waves of green ripple and flow all up above you and on the walls and everything. And like, that was actually amazing. It's like, oh damn, this is actually pretty beautiful and everything. I don't like saying that word with all nonsense and whatnot, but yeah, it was fucking gorgeous, man. I still remember that vividly. The shade of green of the water reflecting on the roof and on the walls of inside the boat as we're slowly walking about. Because by this point, the captain had sailed and we're just floating out there. Pretty sure there was an anchor, but I don't fucking remember. So we're just floating around out there. Ah, I see. And yeah, for like a good chunk of the night, that's all I did was just look at this floating, this green wave. You literally just beelined it to me. More money. And that's all I did was just watch that for a good while. I eventually fell asleep, but I think I only had like 4 or 5 hours of sleep that night. And then, so that, you think that's where the story ends. No. Honestly, a lot of people were like, that's a bad omen. Like, you got bad luck for the morning. I don't care, because that was beautiful. I'll take that as my fishing trip. And then we get to the part where we're actually fishing, right? So we're fishing pretty much the majority of the day. We have a whole bunch of pinfish and some shrimp. He's baiting the pinfish for me, and we're getting shrimp. I'm getting nothing. I'm getting absolutely nothing all day, right? It's just a complete failure all around for me. They're eating my fish. They're eating my fish, they're eating my shrimp. I feel bites, but nothing snagging. We're seeing people grab grouper, maybe snapper. I don't think so, but I don't remember. I do remember grouper, and I very distinctly remember the grouper because here's the weird thing. So grouper, pretty big fish, right? When people haul it up, they'll a lot of the old fishermen, they grab them by the gills to haul them in, and like, I would think the gills would be pretty strong and just like stay mostly closed. No, this thing flapped open pretty high, and like the inside of the gills, when it's pushed out in the open, all the rubbering like, fuck, too early. It's like a fucking mass of pink reddish webbing all there. It's all like, it's weird. It's weird looking. But yeah, so they actually hauled up the grouper and everything. So we're seeing this happen all around us, right? My guardian's also a little mad because he's not getting too much. I think he did get something. He got a yellow, fuck. Was it yellowjack? No. Man, I haven't fished in forever. I forgot so many fish names. Damn it! It was a jack. It was something. I forget what. But that's not the important part. So he actually did get some fish, so we could take it home and eat. However, near I'd say midday, probably around like 2-ish, because it wasn't directly afternoon, but it was around midday. We were fishing, and I try my hand again, and I use shrimp. And I let the line go pretty long. Just because I wanted to see what it can happen, right? We're going. And finally I get a snag. I get a snag. It's hard and it's constant. And I mean constant. Alright, we're going to let you have some line. Ooh, it's raining. Hey, we're going to get some better fish. This is a good time for fishing. But yeah, it snags hard like this line is, and it's constant, and I'm pulling, and it's like jerk, 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 jerk. I'm like, holy shit, what the hell did I hit? And he notices the line like going crazy, like dur, 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 dur. And it's like, what the hell did you catch? Reel it in, reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. So reeling it in, right? And as it gets closer and closer to the surface, I look over the boat. I'm looking down, and all I see is just what looks like this fucking dark moving cloud of death. Alright? It's a dark cloud of death. Just moving about. Oh, that's what. Might as well sell it. Getting the extra experience is not worth it. And it's this dark, wriggling mass. It looks like a fucking dark cloud, alright? And then finally, as it breaks the water. It breaks the water. Hiss! Like, it wasn't a snake hiss. It was just like all over the places. This thing is wriggling all over itself like a ball of fucking tentacles and shit. It was like an eldritch horror monster just wriggling all over itself. It was black. It looked leathery and everything. It wasn't a snake. It was a fucking eel. I don't know what kind of eel it was, but it was an eel. He decided to snag on the shrimp, got caught in the line, and he was fucking pissed. It was, oh man, that hissing was horrendous, and he was vicious, going all over the place, and he was snagged on my line, so it's just like, what the hell am I supposed to do? And it starts getting into the boat, and the people next to us are like, oh, hold on there, buddy, hold on, kid. And essentially, I had to lose the hook and the weights and everything. They had to hold it, and they cut it and just let it go. Because there's no way in hell that thing was getting on the boat. Shit. Well, spooked whatever was there. I see it. Gotcha. So that was my... Ooh, no, let him have it. That was my catch. That was the only thing I caught that entire day. I caught a fucking eel. And it was pissed, and it was bitching, and it's like, you son of a bitch, how dare you? Why'd you catch me? And it was great. It was great, man. It really was. Ooh, level 3. Hey, what do you know? And that was it. That's all I caught for the entire day. We got home, we had some fish, scaled it, and we had that for dinner a couple of nights. Alright, I think that does it, right? We had a good amount of time talking about some fishing stories. If I dredge my memory, I could probably bring up some more. I do know that we did catch a manta ray at one time. We let it go. We caught it, reeled it in, and then let it go, and it was majestic and all that. There's probably a few other things buried deep in my memory, so if I pull it up, if I pull up enough to make another like short video, then I'll launch this game again and go at it. Besides, I'm level 3, right? Have to do something. As far as the fishing game goes, this is actually not bad. Yeah, you can literally just sit tight, enjoy fishing, talk some old stories like some of the old fishermen folk do. In my day, we used to... Man. And this does not at all look like what I would do. The floats to tell you where your line's at. I already know that. But what I don't really see... Let me pull this in a little bit. So it might be in the actual lure itself. Oh, no, there it is. You see the little ball there? Yeah, that's the weight. Mine looked more like a barrel. And it actually had a number notched on it. And then you could add some more to add more onto it. And it would be a double line. Like, there'd be a double hook on there. One goes for one side, one on the other. So you have 2 lines on there. And always use nylon. Oh, man. Rat nests. Oh, that's the worst thing you could ever get. Oh, so much hate. But yeah. Alright, thank you for just indulging me with my fishing tales. Like I said, if I find enough to make another video, maybe I will. So, hope you enjoyed that. Alright, y'all take care, be well, and I'll see you next time. For those of you who do, enjoy some fishing. Go fish out in the ocean. It's actually pretty cool. The fish is alive. I mean, the lure's alive. Oh no. Alright, y'all take care. Bye.